Hello and welcome to our Ready to Wear Success series. I am Laura Onigbode, your Ready to Wear boss. And as the apostle of Ready to Wear fashion, I always come to you with good news about your Ready to Wear business. And today, we're going to be talking about how to advertise your Ready to Wear brand. And I want to start with a brief introduction about why you need to advertise. I'll be doing this training in two parts. The first part, I'll go over the theory, and the second part, I'll do a practical demonstration. I am doing this because I've realized that a lot of times when you have a video demonstration without the instructions, it is very difficult to follow later on. So my hope is that as you go through this first part, you get yourself familiar with the steps you need to take, and when the time comes and you need to do it practically, you use the second part to practicalize your training. So our topic today is how to advertise your ready-to-wear brand. So why do you need to advertise? First, you need to reach more people because your contact is usually limited, and it's limited compared to the number of people you can reach by advertising. If you have a contact of maybe 2,000 people, you need a lot more to be able to get more people interested in your products in order for them to buy. So when you advertise, you have the possibility of reaching more people. And when you reach more people, you increase that possibility because what you are creating is like a funnel system. More people get in, and at the end of the day, you get a percentage conversion. So the more people you reach, the more the possibility of the conversion that you get. You also need to create your brand awareness. And when you advertise, you do that because more people come in touch with your brand. And that way, more people can like your brand and more people can patronize you. So there are many ways you can advertise. You can advertise by using organic posts on your social media platforms. You can use like a WhatsApp store. You can use your status on WhatsApp. You can use your Facebook feed. You can use your stories. You can use your Messenger. You can use your Instagram feed. You can use stories, reels. The endless are getting more and more. The possibilities are getting more endless in our world today. There are so many things you can do to advertise using organic means. Organic is like a natural channel where you are not paying. That's what organic means. But you can also decide to step up your game by using paid promotion. And you can use paid promotion on your social media channels as well. You can also decide to use a Google advertising. So there are so many things you can do to promote your product. So today we are going to feature specifically on how to create a Facebook ad. There are different kinds of adverts you can create, but what we are going to concentrate on in this training is how to create a Facebook ad and how to use a small budget to create a Facebook ad. So in order for you to create a Facebook ad, the first thing you need to do is to create a Facebook page. You need a Facebook page to create a Facebook ad. A Facebook page is a business page on Facebook. It's not your usual Facebook profile, the one that you are used to. It's not that one. You need to create a Facebook page. And if you already have one, that's great. And next, you need to set up your business manager account with Facebook. When you have done that, you create a Facebook ad account, and then you can create the actual campaign. So there are various steps to creating a Facebook ad. I know for a very long time I was very scared about creating a Facebook ad because everywhere you go, you hear people saying so many, scary things about Facebook ad. It's difficult. Things can go wrong. You have to be careful. And the more you hear such negative reports, the more difficult it will be to muster the courage. But I thank God that I was able to overcome all of this when I got the necessary knowledge, and I went ahead and created a Facebook ad on my own without any help. So if I can do this, then I want to assure you that you can do the same. All you need to do to get this done is to go through these steps. So know these very important steps. The first is a page. You create a Facebook page. You set up a business manager account. You create an ad account. The ad account is what you use to pay, and then you create the actual ad campaign. So if you want to create a Facebook page, these are the steps you take. You go to your Facebook profile, that is your normal Facebook, and then from there you go to settings, you select pages, you select create, and you get started, and you go on from there. Just answering whatever questions you are asked, you just answer, and then you create it. It's very easy. Once you are done creating a Facebook page, you go to create the Facebook business manager. And for you to do this, you open a new browser and type business.facebook.com/overview. I'll take that again. business.facebook.com/overview. You need to get that right. Once you are done that, it will give you the option of creating an account. You choose a name for your business manager. You put in your email address, you submit, and that way you are able to create a business manager. So once you are done creating your business manager, the next thing is you create an ad account. You create an ad account to put your payment details in your ad account. So the same way, you type business.facebook.com/select, business.facebook.com/select, and you enter, and then you can select an account. If you have several business pages, it will display your business pages there. Then you create the one that you want to use to create the ad account, and then from there you can go to settings and select. There are some other steps you follow, but it will guide you from stage to stage to create your ad account. And it is advisable that if you are in Nigeria, that you create your ad account in Naira, not in dollars. And that you need to do carefully, because you'll be given an option of adding your account in dollars, but you don't do that. You wait until the point where you are given the option of adding your card, and you activate a pay you facility, and then you can use that to pay in Naira. So the steps continue. Under the business settings, you click add account, new account, then you put the name you want to use. You select the correct time zone, you select the currency, select Naira, you click next, you select what you are using it for, that is the business account you are using it for, and then you click on create. So next you give yourself permission, you toggle on full control, you click assign, and then account to be successfully created, and then you click on close and exit. But at this point, remember I said you want to create a Naira account, so do not add payment details at this point. You close. After creating the ad account, you close it first, and then you can come back and go back to settings and go to add account settings. Then you click on payment symbol, the ATM symbol, then you add payment method, and you save in the right currency, that is Naira for those of us in Nigeria. And then you go to pay you option, you put a small amount or accept the default. The default is usually 4,500, so you leave that one as your default selection. You are advised not to put too much money so that you don't create problems for yourself. And then you click next, then you put in your card details, your card numbers, and then you recharge the amount that you want to recharge. I want to make a point here. When I was creating my ad account, I noticed that Facebook will not agree to accept my GT Bank account card. It will not accept it. I think there are some restrictions on it, so I had to use another bank. So if you are using GT Bank and you have that constraint, you might need to use another card. That was what I did, and when I put a different card, it was okay. So when you are done creating your business manager, your business account, the next step to do is to create your actual campaign, that is the promotion the advert that you want to post. So to create that, here are some of the steps you need to take. You go back to Business Manager, you select create campaign, and then you select create a post, or you select a post that you've already created before from your page. You also determine your audience, and this is very important because there are different selections of audience options that will be presented to you. So you target the kind of audience you want. You can decide to be selective, or you can decide to just choose a group. But the caution here is work at selecting an audience that will give you a wider coverage. So once you've done that, you can go on to create your ad or your ad campaign. So when you are trying to create your ad campaign, there are some things you need to think about ahead before you start creating your ad campaign. Think about these few points. What is your goal? Because the campaign will give you options of different goals. You want reach? Do you want messages? Do you want people to direct people to your website? What exactly do you want to achieve by your campaign? Decide ahead so that you know what to select. You also should have written your ad copy, or you should have created your offer. What do you want to present to your audience? Are you promoting a product? Are you promoting a course? Are you promoting a service? What exactly do you want to present to your audience? You should have been able to write a post that will attract your audience, or you can create a new post. But you see, the thing is, doing an advert is one step. The other step is creating an offer that will be attractive to your audience. If people are not attracted by your post, they will not respond. So you need to learn how to craft your post or your copy in a way that you can attract your audience. Learn how to get to their pain point so that you can attract them. And in the next thing you want to consider is your audience. There are different types of audiences that are available to you, and they are categorized under 3 broad headings. There is the cold audience, those who have never heard about you. The people that have never come in touch with you. They don't know you exist. Those are cold. Warm audience are people that may have come in touch with you, but they don't know you too well. Maybe they've come across your post, or they've seen your post somewhere, or seen your advert before. They are termed a warm audience. They already have an idea of what you're about, but they possibly have not bought from you. But the hot audience are the people that know you. They know your product. Maybe they've even bought from you before. They know what you're about. So those are the people that are most likely to buy from you, because a marketing principle says people need to come in touch with your product about 7 times before they buy from you. So your hot audience are the people that are most likely going to buy from you immediately. So, but you will always be conscious that you have these 3 category of audiences. And the next thing is the demography. What age group do you want to capture if you are doing a specific targeting? What social class of people? What location? Because some things that you want to do, you consider the location. For your ready-to-wear business, if you are going to promote maybe your store online, which category of people do you want to attract? Do you want people from around your location? You want people from an international audience? It depends on what you want. You can target the audience that you want. So once you have done that, the next thing you want to consider is where you want to direct people to when they respond to your ad. When people come in touch with your advert, what do you want them to do next? Where do you want them to go? Where do you want them to connect with you? Do you have a website? Are you going to direct them to your website? Or do you want them to go into your messenger? Do you want them to go into your WhatsApp? You think about this ahead so that you prepare for where you want people to go to. So these are some of the things that will lead to the success of your advert. Your advert will not automatically bring result if you don't take into consideration these critical steps. So an advert is a powerful tool, but you need to use it well for you to get the results that you want. And I also want to tell you that it is doing an advert is not set in concrete. It's not set in concrete. I used to think once you have done an advert, it's done, it's gone, you cannot get to it again. No, it's not true. The reality is you can stop your advert whenever you want. If maybe you decide to run an advert for 7 days, and maybe one day into the advert you discovered that you made some mistake or it's not converting, you want to make a change, you can stop it and make your change and then resume. You can also increase the budget. Maybe you have a budget of spending 1,000 naira a day, and you decide you want to change it, you can do the same thing. So you can make changes to your advert. You can decide to change your posts on your advert. Maybe you started with a picture, a picture, and you decide, I'd rather have a video. You can stop the advert and change it to a video. So those are things you can do, and it's very, very important that you are watching how people are responding to your advert, so that if you need to make any correction at any point, you can go ahead and make the corrections. So that brings us to the end of the part 1 of this training. That is, we've gone through some of the theory of the steps that you need to take in creating a Facebook ad. So we'll resume shortly, where we'll go over how to create the actual ad. I'll be right back. Stay tuned.